of the chief minister there offering prayers at the temple. Of course, very important day for him as well, because he's been claiming that the BJP will form the government for the third time with full majority, and the Congress will then blame the EVMs as far as seeing in the opposition is concerned. All right, let's in the moment talk about, because if the poll of polls gets it right this time, then it will be BJP's hat trick. Hope that it could be possibly dashed, and if this happens, then there are at least 10 national implications. Let's take you through one by one, because this could mean that the Congress is weakening, BJP's hold in the Hindi heartland is growing, and that could mean that it is a message to the Saffron party that Congress can win on its own in two-way contest with or without the support of the other parties in the India bloc. It also means that the Congress could gain a ground in battlefields where the Aam Aadmi party is also in the fray, and the anti-BJP vote may not be essentially getting divided between the Congress and the Aam Aadmi party. Another major implication will be analyzed a long time. That would be the impact of the farmer agitation against the BJP in electoral fray. Another implication would be the political pundits will talk about, will be the case of how the caste census plank is finding resonance at the state level. Another aspect is the anti-BJP sentiment factor. If Haryana goes the Congress way, the India book could also galvanize on this sentiment in the poll-bound states that would be taking place. Upcoming are the states of Maharashtra, Jharkhand, and even National Capital early next year. And finally, when it comes to the Nari Shakti or the women voters, over 1 crore voting constituents of the BJP, which is shifting away from the BJP side, that also remains a bigger question. Now, in Haryana, if we talk about specifically, did the Congress party's Vinesh Fogart card resonate with women voters? Because he has been saying that this is the time that the government in Haryana must change. Now, if the Congress, as predicted by the poll of polls, makes a comeback in Haryana, will its challenges end with its victory? It doesn't seem so, however, viewers, because the party seems to be gripped with problems and challenges a lot, within both inside the party and outside as well. Be it Jat stalwart and two-time Chief Minister Bhupinder Singh Hooda, be it prominent Dalit leader and a woman leader who is Kumari Shelja, who is digging her in heels when it comes to Jat leader Randeep Singh Surjewala as well. His son, this time, that has now taken the electoral debut, as we talk about the AICC General Secretary, whose 25-year-old son making the electoral debut from Kaithal. And Randeep Singh Surjewala has not for once denied having chief ministerial ambitions. So who exactly would it be? If the Congress party actually manages to win Haryana, who would be the CM face? Can the Congress afford to upset one of its tallest leaders, Bhupinder Singh Hooda? Or can the Gandhi family turn down the loyalist and prominent Dalit woman leader, Kumari Shelja? Questions are many.
आकांक्षा रखना बुरी बात नहीं तो वनप्रस्थ आश्रम जाकर रिटायरमेंट ले लेनी चाहिए।
अपने काम की तरफ से मुझे नहीं लगता कि मैंने कभी कोई कमी आने दी है, तो ये सब चीजें हैं अब, लेकिन फाइनल कॉल तो हमारी हाई कमांड की।
डेमोक्रेसी, एवरीबॉडी शुड एस्पायर, और जितने ज्यादा उम्मीदवार होंगे इसका मतलब उतनी कांग्रेस पार्टी मजबूत है।
All right, Sabyasachi, many contenders, many faces, but there is one post of the Chief Minister. Who will it be if the Congress party wins the government or wins the mandate this time?
Well, absolutely. See, the suspense is still there. See, the Congress party has been maintaining the process of not declaring the name of the CM. Now, yesterday, while Bhupinder Singh Hooda was speaking to the media, he clearly put out that who will be the CM of the state of Haryana, that would be decided by the Congress party high command, as well as with consultation with the MLAs. Now, Bhupinder Singh Hooda says that neither he's tired nor he's retired. See, Kumari Shelja also has put her hat in the CM candidate race. So clearly a lot of names are coming out as far as the Congress is concerned regarding who would be the Chief Minister from the state of Haryana. Meanwhile, all of these leaders are maintaining one common statement, that it is up to the party high command, and that the infighting within the Congress party would not affect the Congress chances in the state. In fact, Bhupinder Singh Hooda went on to say that if the Congress party wins in the state of Haryana, the first package packet of sweet would be sent to Chief Minister Nayab Singh Saini's residence. So it's a
Interesting.
big statement coming in from the Congress party, and it shows that how much confident the Congress party is.
Such confidence is also coming from the BJP camp, Mohit, but there too are many contenders. As what Randeep Singh Surjewala was saying, that aspirations or आकांक्षाएं तो सभी की है, including that of the BJP.
Well, yes, in fact, if you see in run-up to the elections, we have seen different statements coming in from the tallest leaders of the BJP in the state of Haryana, be it Rav Inderjeet Singh, who said that he has been a minister of state in the center for umpteen number of times, and he also deserves to be the chief minister. Now, when we talk about Anil Vij, he is one of the senior leaders of the BJP in the state of Haryana, and earlier also he has made certain statements regarding him being the CM face, and we also know for a fact that one Manohar Lal Khattar was ousted as the chief minister and Nayab Singh Saini took his place. Anil Vij was not very happy, and in fact he did not become the part of the cabinet also. So clearly we see there were differences within the BJP, and BJP also knows that how it could have impacted their chances.